Hello guys and welcome to the 14th episode of Let's Play Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, and let me tell you, it's gonna be the most boring episode because it's just gonna be an interactive film research tell you.
We shall sign everything, Your Majesty.
You have to go through
As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite you to join us.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergen.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
So interested. I was recording actually this episode one time, and I chose to make him actually honorable guy, but you know what, let's make him a dick. I'm forced to accept your term.
A crown and a non-aggression pact in exchange for Epa Edern. Are you ready to sign such a treaty?
At once, make your decision. Are you from a family of rulers or cowards?
Prince, you're making a mistake.
I'll stay out of this, Saskia.
Well, well, she has a voice. Saskia the Dragon Slayer. You're much prettier than they claim. You'll need to throw in the last two. Peasants should work the fields, not rebel and burn down the estates of their masters. It's to your advantage to give her up.
I'll not allow it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will. Listen well, King. You have 1 hour to quit Epa Edern with your forces. If you fail to do so, it's war. If but one Cadweni soldier remains on this land 1 minute past the deadline, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Edern for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman. My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I am Henselt of Ad Caraig. I'll not run from a woman, even a dragon slayer. That apart, you're a pretty fetching lass. I want this land. I want its gold. And I want you, dragon slayer. Grab them!
Okay, let me just let me swap it to Game Pass.
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr and Melitele!
Hey! By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And in the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin!
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly
Whoa.
plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. Well, we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong. The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Okay.
Come, Geralt.
Let's go and fix that shit.
Saskia! Get Saskia! She must not die!
Let's resume. It doesn't look great.
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do.
My Elrond's blood! Wraiths!
Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Marty, help me!
Let's see inventory. Crafting element. Okay, but do we have a trophy from that monster?
Shut up, Dwan!
Okay, we should be fine even without using bombs and sword strength. We're going? Okay. They're getting stuck, but why? Okay, so these related region is blocking Hansen from attacking Bergen. I guess there will be a contact Isn't it an advantage for the dwarf? Okay, it's better to kill off rapes instead of fighting bouts directly. Maybe it's a good idea to kill them. Get some ingredients. What about that? is to roll against her.
The fog's thinning. Not far now.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Merigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him
Oh,
innocent.
she's playing games, she's playing
Saskia,
games with
folk
us.
are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths. I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the Alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your arse.
Thanks. I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alcon's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
The gates will remain closed until the council reaches a decision.
Okay. Oh, I love the city already. Tiny. I mean, you don't even have cities like that in Witcher 3.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Like ants they are.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to puff up.
Interesting view up there. Oh, I hate it when the character is... that the NPC is slower than your character. Holy shit, I hate it.
This shall be your chamber, Witcher. They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck,
That would be
but at least he was well rested before he
$3,000,
died.
right?
Need anything else? Thanks, Galen.
In the US.
Geralt, right. My uncles told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia! Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil! I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, we're gonna talk with him later. Meet up with him. Let's go to War Council.
That Witcher, I think I've heard of him. He travels the lands, killing monsters for coin. Where's he got those?
Hello, Witcher.
Hello.
Go bump your woman.
Alright.
This is a town, not an amusement park. This is a town, not an amusement
Wow,
park.
Dwarves, you are saying this to me?
Go bump your woman.
What the fuck? I'm for amusement park for them?
There goes the peace, eh?
Squirrels, witches, an army led by a woman.
The gods, who needs this?
Get used to it. Lady Saskia will defeat Henselt and make Vergen her capital.
You don't know that. But she could grant us market rights.
You shit for brains, all of yous. You'll sooner meet the axe than see market. Strangers, more strangers.
At the dog? Ah, no. Maybe later. Willow Fields. Actually, let's go into meditation. And character. 4 talents. Okay, we for sure. I mean, we could actually go for this adrenaline thing pretty fast, and maybe later we will go into alchemy. See. We have to take hard D. Precision, chance of critical effect, bleeding. Okay, that's pretty good. Sudden death, chance of instant kill, 2%. Chance of all critical effects, 5%. All of these are great. I don't think instant kill is critical effect though. Shit. I don't know. Let's take instant kill. Let's take visible. Invincible. What I'm saying, invisible. And let's take combat acumen. And then we'll go into alchemy. Some leather, orange. This should be a war council. So okay. This statue of Mother Seatrix. I don't know enough about.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, An old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft, more scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well...
How many?
We dwarves are near 200, but don't judge us by our number.
1,500 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5-1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many, but we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria!
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael. Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers, here they are.
I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves, but even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the Northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf! Treason runs in his veins!
He's been fighting humans for a century.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell! Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay, you killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
Someone poisoned her.
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
What was the poison?
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadur, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use Letho right now.
Why do you need blood?
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
What herbs do you need?
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the Immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Where will we find Immortelles?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The Immortelle will help restore them.
Triss has a rose of remembrance.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
What else do you need?
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadur is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano.
All right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An Immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count on your help, Geralt?
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
Okay. No entering here. This at tallest place. Really?
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Raw Gear Trophy. 5 damage, vitality 50. Really not. Okay, that's for me.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
What state were the corpses in?
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried.
Where?
Beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Where did you find the bodies?
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
The victims are all male?
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans and elves.
Any reward?
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
Okay, I'll do it.
I'll see what I can do.
I mean, for our freedom and yours. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's just wishful thinking, this idea of dwarves, humans, and elves working together. Let's see what we have here. Harpy contract. Here, yeah. Good folk of Vergen and all visitors, since so many intrepid swords and champions of so many causes have gathered in Vergen, perhaps one would perform a public service by going to the Harpy lair and exterminating the creatures once and for all. He promised a hefty reward and eternal glory as a monster slayer. Regards, Cecil Bardon, Alderman. We will take that. Proclamation of closure of the mines. Attention, the mines near Bergen have been overrun by beasts and will be closed until further notice. Ensure the population's safety. Townsfolk are not only forbidden from entering the mines, but also from approaching them. My decision is final and binding for all, even those individuals who might beg to differ. You know who I mean. If anyone takes exception to this decision, please see me during working hours. Also from Cecil Bardon. Baltimore considered dead. It is hereby announced that the search for Baltimore, our beloved rune smith, has been concluded. The distinguished Korak, whose craft we all know and value, is hereby appointed Baltimore's successor. However, anyone who manages to ascertain the cause of Baltimore's death or establish his whereabouts should be the venerable smith proved to be alive after all. Okay. Must inform me immediately of the discovery. All who provide news supported by evidence shall be duly rewarded. Cecil Barton. Investigator needed. I seek a specialist experienced in conducting criminal inquiries. Help solve a series of mysterious murders of young males, both elven and human. A generous reward awaits the individual who ascertains the identity of the perpetrator or perpetrators and metes out just punishment. For additional information, find me by the Cauldron alias. Harpy Queen contract. Attention, I hereby place a bounty on the Harpy Queen, or as some call her, the Mother Harpy. Be warned that the beastie is no nestling. Many would-be killer has shattered his teeth on her, so the fight will be difficult. The brave soul that reads us of this winged pitch will not regret it. Cecil Barton.
Witcher.
Use harp traps. Yeah, we can build something. But I think to build this we will take a walk around the city, try to gather everything we can. Let's go and start with Zoltan. I think it's
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Geralt! Come on! Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way. You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from all these greetings.
Funny, those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. A round for everyone! On me!
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
And tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Heard of the Dun Banner and its standard?
Ever heard of a unit called the Dun Banner? Apparently they left their standard behind during the last war. I need to find it if I'm to lift the curse.
Aye. The standard lies in a crypt with those of the unit who perished here.
Where's this crypt?
Not the easiest place to find. Turn right past the market and look for a passage carved right through the rocks. That'll lead you to a valley filled with tombs and crypts.
To the fallen!
Why are you fighting for Saskia?
Why are you dwarves fighting for Saskia?
If I had a knack for business, I'd be sitting on my arse in my own inn, not giving a shit for this war. But what's my trade? Axe swinging. That's what. And if I could get killed, I'd rather know what I'm risking my neck for.
The woman's cuckoo, ready to spit in the Emperor's face even. But I have to admit, she knows all about warcraft. And damn it, she's right. Free Vergen, no matter if you're a dwarf, man or mangy elf.
Do you hear him, Zigrin? Down on the elves already. And I bet he wouldn't sniff at 30 additional archers in battle.
I'm looking for Immortalis.
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortal?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth, I've no idea, Skaggs.
It's just a saying.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortal. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine far?
Not at all. It's in Vergen itself, in the town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but Nobody told the Witcher that their mine's closed.
Closed? That's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout fellows in, but Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon? You coming with us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Even worse. Did I mention something? Got the hell
Let's sit down, it's not a while.
Good thing you're here, Geralt. A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no poet.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
Yonder?
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen. Want to hear the first version?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall we venture in this great wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes, kind of.
All right then, tell me what you discovered.
No trace of Leto on this side of the mist.
One thing's for sure. Letho's not on this side of the fog.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
I wouldn't actually care about our name. Leto knows about my past.
Letho knows a lot about me. There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I don't want to kill him.
I'm sure he wouldn't murder a king without a valid reason. Killing him would be a last resort. I hope it won't come to that.
I'm starting to believe I will find Yennefer.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss? Yennefer? That's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
Jorved has changed.
Jorved seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Jorved a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right. The Free State in the Pontar Valley could turn Jorved from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
You seem pretty devoted to the case.
Is it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side, at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just screw and forget.
Are you right?
You're right. Once you're on a teetering bridge, you might as well cross it.
Finally, spoken like a man. Oh, sorry, that was racist. Wise words, Witcher.
Sabrina Glevisig used to pound the table with her fist. Hello? Flying women.
It was very unusual.
Damn! What was with everyone being so nice today? You returned home sober for once. You won't trick me into buying you around. Business or rest?
Rest. And maybe some trading.
Ah, welcome. How can I help you?
Right? Sell this. We have some. Okay, you cannot sell quest item. Rotten meat, lure for neckers and trolls. Let's keep that. Probably not use it. Why not? Let's keep that. And for sure want to sell all of my trophies. Because nothing interesting, just a junk and food. You can't really eat food in the game. Remember it.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
How can I help you?
Let's play dice poker.
I'd like to play dice poker.
Fair enough, but I only play the best. If you're any good, you'll beat Bruno Biggs and Cornelius Mayer. Then I'll test you.
Okay, so he's not interested.
How can I help you?
Let's talk about places of power.
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bitch from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil. Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
Hey-ho, hey-ho, damn! Hey-ho, what's with everyone being so nice today? Fancy taking on a dwarf?
There's some arm wrestling. Yeah, we can do it while we are here. 35.
The squirrel leader's name? Yoris. Why?
You won't trick me into buying you around.
Seems familiar. Had you met him before, you'd be dead. He only recently stopped murdering humans. He regrets that decision. You can see it in his eyes. Maybe thinks he's made a mistake. Well, it was last time he proved a man was doomed.
You're tough as Mahakam steel. The prize money is yours.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the sky.
I can see that your arm's itching.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Ants there.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to
Won't trick me into buying you around.
No man can match a dwarf at arm wrestling, save maybe a witcher. Take your gold. That's well deserved.
This place stinks of cheese milk.
One freak bigger.
Hey-ho,
Or an ant.
Hey-ho, what's with everyone being so nice today? Let's dream.
I am Rob Humble. The situation's grave. They want freedom, equality.
No, baby.
Lots going on around here.
Aye. Look at a virgin dragon slayer. Squirrels dazzled with her. politicking peasant, witches, and a witcher. And onlookers gawking at the whole thing.
Hope things get back to normal soon.
You wouldn't trip me any buying you around.
On wood dump here. Can you tell me about Cecil?
Is Cecil your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. They took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk on that.
Sure, sorry.
Plan to fight in the battle?
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it, and Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads, then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
Anything can happen at war, watch out for yourself.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit. Straw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
I'm looking for places of power.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Let me tell you about
Okay, there's
He
one
travels.
more question. Want to arm wrestle?
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but
It's not the contest of the century, I just want to test you.
steady on! I've got conditions. First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon.
Who should I challenge?
Those chumps. Yarpen Zigrin and Sheldon Skaggs.
Show me what you're made of.
I'm at the top of the pile, so you'll need to defeat the others first.
Alright.
Throw a rock, never matter the
But we have to go to the mine
direction.
first, so we can wrestle.
That's how it is these days.
That's for
Mages
later.
have descended from their towers.
You return home sober for once.
Okay guys, you know what? Let's finish this episode. We go to war in
Did I mention
30
soft?
minutes.
Got to hand them to the
Thank you for watching, and we're gonna have a good time here at Vergen. I believe
Sabrina Glevis
one of the
to pound the table with her
most
fist.
interesting parts of Witcher universe. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you next time.